Hello, you guys. I'm Tarzan,
And I'm Pedro.
and this is our podcast. Today we're gonna just be talking.
About things like we always do.
Dude, we predicted the future.
Wait, why?
If you look at our podcast Instagram, you'll see that one of our first posts says January 6th or 4th?
January 4th, 2021.
January 4th, 2021.
Yeah.
And we were still wearing masks because we knew we were still going to be wearing masks.
Okay, we can tell them, bro. You don't need to cover it up.
Alright, you're right.
So we're actually time traveling. And if you look at one of the, like he said, one of the first photos in our Instagram, it's dated 2021.
Yeah, we fucked up. Our bad.
We gave away the secret. So if you want to know how to time travel, we're not going to fucking tell you. So torture the fuck out of Tarzan, because he's actually the one who knows. I don't know anything.
Yeah, I just told him, come over here, and then I even made him time travel.
He said, come over here. And I was like, come where?
We were having a big orgy, I was doing something over there, and he was over there. And now over there, I was like, oh, just come over here.
So he
took it the wrong way. And he actually went over there, and we time traveled.
Next thing we know. Orgasms are our way to 2021.
To 2021, or are we from 2021?
No, we went to 2021.
And then we came back. We had another orgy at 2021.
That's the only way it's time travel.
We had a repeat. It's the only way where you can time travel. I gave it away.
Did we ever talk about the priest who was caught in an orgy?
Wasn't it some dude that was like super
anti-LGBTQ,
like homophobic as hell.
He was like I fucking hate gay people.
Tinder profile was lesbians. Like homophobic only personality trait.
100%. And then next thing we know, he's caught in an orgy.
He's caught. Is he the one that was like climbing out of like a sewage pipe?
He literally climbed out of the building trying not to get caught.
Like naked. Like he was still naked. I think he was drunk and they caught him, and I was like,
I imagine like there's a helicopter up shining a light on him as he tries to escape. And here's the thing. He actually did a public apology, but he didn't apologize about, maybe the fact that he was a hypocrite.
Super homophobic.
For being homophobic. When in fact he actually liked the company of men? No. He apologized for breaking COVID guidelines. Didn't mention the orgy. Didn't mention anything he said about LGBTQ rights.
Has his priorities straight.
Yeah. You can't break COVID protocol, man.
I mean, COVID is affecting everybody, What
That's
a fucking bitch, breaking those laws.
Yeah.
What a hoe.
I mean, at least it was doing an orgy. If you're gonna break COVID protocol,
might as well
go big.
Go big.
Go big or go home.
Go big or stay home.
Yeah, exactly. Go big or stay home. No, but really, we were looking at art the other day. This guy had art on Instagram that he was selling, and he was advertising on Instagram. Trash. Mm-hmm. Actually trash. Like, I don't like saying people's art is trash.
But trash.
It was trash. Like, it legit looked like a child drew it. But, to be fair, I've seen other things that I would consider trash sell for millions and millions of dollars.
It's so...
Makes no sense.
What'd you say? Subjective.
Yeah. See, but that's what art is. That's how it has to be. This is subjectively funny, entertaining, or boring as fuck.
Yeah. Thank you for all of those who are still listening, who think it's boring.
But I don't know. It has to be that way.
Yeah.
Or then it wouldn't be art. It'd be
so.
fucking math or science or some shit.
That's true.
And then it'd be boring as fuck.
That's true. If there was like an exact formula.
Yeah, if there was like, this is art, this is not art, it just would defeat the purpose of art.
It's like comedy, Like you find something funny and then I'm like, that's not that funny.
Yeah.
And then I find something funny and you're like,
yikes.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's where your joke's going.
Okay.
Like the Yoko the Clown, you know, I would say he's like 30% funny, you know?
He's fucking hilarious.
3 out
bro.
of 10 of his jokes hit. Like
No, he's fucking hilarious. If you get offended easily, don't look this up.
See,
But
that's just,
Yoko the Clown.
whenever it's like, if you get offended easily, that's not funny, you know? Like,
No, Yoko the Clown's fucking hilarious, bro.
like Yoko the Clown was literally the, like, what I see The Office as. It's like, it was literally like,
Okay, everyone who loves The Office, go after Tarzan right now.
yeah, right now. Like, it's like a couple good jokes. Some people make it funny in the show, but overall, not that great.
No, The Office is fucking hilarious.
Like, it was Yoko the Clown was like really funny whenever the people that he was with would make jokes.
Yeah.
And then like he had a couple good like making fun of people, but other times he was just like.
But that's what's good. People have different senses of humor.
Yeah.
I really like awkwardness. For me, that's funny as fuck. That's why I love Tyler the Creator. That's why I love Yucca the Clown. That's why I love The Office. Because those moments of like awkwardness, I live for that. I fucking love those moments.
Yeah.
Which is sometimes why I like saying random ass shit. People are like, "What the fuck?" And then I'm like, "That's hilarious."
Yeah, for me, I like having that feedback.
You like response.
I like that response.
Yeah. See, sometimes I don't like response.
Yeah. And sometimes I will say jokes just for me, but like it feels. But I hate the awkwardness that comes with it because I'm like, haha, that was funny. And then they're like, but I know they didn't get it.
Yeah.
And I hate that. I hate when people don't get it.
I'm never like, haha, that was funny because I'm like.
Well, I'm never like, haha, that was funny. But I'm
I know, but for you need that response.
Yeah,
you want that response. For me, I'm like, okay, I didn't get a response from you, but like that awkwardness, I liked it. Like for me, that was funny to me.
Yeah.
So.
That nothingness was.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah. What is it?
But yeah, you're walking down the street with your significant other.
Sure.
The dude comes up to you. They're filming a video.
Sure.
And they're like, "Oh, you guys dating?" And you're like, "Yeah." And then they're like, "Oh."
I say that, I'm like, yeah.
Exactly like that. And your girl's like, "What the fuck?"
I have an orgasm. Yeah.
Like what? Like you sneezed. You're like.
Yeah.
But yeah, and he's like 10 bands if you break up with her right now.
Yeah.
Would you do it?
Yes.
Obviously. I hate people who are like, where they're like 10 bands right now, you break up with her, and they're like, no, and they're like 20, and they're like, no, and 30, and they're like, no. And I'm like, you fucking idiot. Just break up with her in front of the camera and then keep on going. Meet back up. Like
yeah, it's really not that hard.
It's not that hard.
And if my girlfriend gets offended if I break up with her over $10,000, get over it.
Well, like
here's $5,000.
You don't get that $5,000 I was about to give you.
Yeah, like it's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like if something that small can break up a relationship, then why was I in there in the first place?
It wasn't worth it, and I deserved that. It was $10,000.
Yeah, that's why I always think like. Honestly, the smallest shit, like, if someone were to leave me for the smallest shit, then, like, I wouldn't want to be with the person in the first place.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. That's how I am.
Yeah. Do you think you can handle friends with benefits?
Well.
I
can handle one. Can I handle one well? I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, there's no telling until I do it.
Yeah. I think it goes bad once you start catching feelings.
I think once someone starts catching feelings.
I mean, yeah, it goes bad for them. But it doesn't really go bad for you because it's just going to break off, you know. You can just be like, oh, this isn't working, you know.
Yeah.
Obviously, the mission that was intended has...
No, but also the way you're saying it, it's like, well, really only your emotions matter. So
just a little bit. Just
fuck what they think.
Just a little bit. You know, it's because in the past I was like... But now, like, you know, I've gone through the bad side. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, really, a friends with benefits has to work both ways.
Yeah.
It's the only way it's going to work.
Yeah.
And, I mean, anything is fucked up when one person wants to do something and the other person doesn't.
Definitely.
Because when the other person who doesn't, fucking is horrible. And I think I've said this before, I never knew how that felt until very recently. But the moment you know how that feels, it fucking sucks. And it brings you back to all the moments that you've ever, like, you know, someone's liked you or someone's been into you, you've just been like, no. And it just brings you back to all the moments and you're like, I was fucked up.
Yeah.
and I never knew how much I really impacted that person until right now.
Damn.
Yep.
Yeah, never mind. I haven't hit that hard part.
Like, I still don't give a fuck about anybody.
No, I mean, I feel like in all my friends with benefits, I've always like cared about the other person in a way where like it's not just that, you know, like we've like I've helped them through their problems, you know, I've heard them, listened to them, given my opinion, you know, and it's been like the same, you know, mutual respect, you know. But whenever they start catching feelings, I'm like, well, the one thing was it happened, you know, and like now, and like I don't feel that way, so it's like I can't keep going with this because it's just gonna be more damaging to you, you know.
See, but
the way I said it originally, it sounded fucked up.
no, but also when it happened to you, how fucked up was that?
It was pretty fucked up.
It's pretty fucked up.
But I always tell them, like I always end it. That didn't happen in that case. You know?
That's what I'm saying. It's like everyone has feelings, so you kind of not saying that you should put someone's feelings over yourselves. You should never do that.
Yeah.
But you should still be able to acknowledge, be like, oh fuck, I hurt that person.
Yeah.
I've recently had to do that. I was just thinking, I was like, I fucking hurt a lot of people in my life, and it's fucked up.
You suck.
I'm a horrible person.
I haven't heard that before.
Trash.
I'm still just kind of a bad person.
I'm a horrible person. Put me in jail.
When I hit that number, I'll let you know.
Wait, what number?
The from bad to horrible person.
Oh yeah, I hit it a long time ago. Bro, I fucking hate girls on Tinder. No, okay. They'll either have absolutely no bio, or have some stupid ass bio like liking The Office is not a personality trait. Or just hating on other people.
You're like, I got offended once and now I hate every woman.
I don't hate every woman. I just hate every human being. I don't discriminate.
I don't discriminate. Yeah, I get it. I want to put sometimes in my bio, I want to be like, smoking is not a personality trait, but you know.
Yeah, that's true, because everyone's like, okay, I do shrooms. Or, like, I can outsmoke you.
Yeah.
Like, every other girl's bios, I can outsmoke you.
Yeah, I guess, like, okay.
So,
good for you.
Yeah. Congratulations.
I can outdo you in a lot of things, too. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
talking about dating apps, we've had
recent
success.
Recent success. Like,
maybe even you watching this only know us because of a dating app.
Yeah. And we thank you for listening. And continues listening.
Okay, this is my dilemma, I guess.
Uh-huh.
I know they're doing it too, but it feels weird talking to so many people at the same time.
Yeah.
It does not feel right. And also, talking to so many people at the same time is also very tiring.
Yeah.
Like,
it's definitely, what am I gonna say here?
Yeah.
What am I gonna say here? How do I keep this conversation going?
Yeah. But it's also like, I was very used to not having any conversations at all.
That's true.
Like, I'd come home from work and maybe text like one or two people. But now, I'll be at work and my phone will be like, ding, 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 ding. And I'll get home literally like scrolling through of a ton of texts.
Damn.
Not to say that I'm hella popular, but just saying like, even the many people that I'm talking to right now is so tiring. Yeah. I don't understand how people do this all the time.
You whore.
Look, you're not wrong. Okay, but also, some girls are just really bad at texting.
That's true. You'll like ask them a question, and like you would at least expect a "How about you?" but they don't. You know, it's just like,
bro, I talked to this girl for a solid 3 days one time, and not one time did she ever. I don't think she knew a single thing about me, because I would keep asking her about her, keep asking about her. Not one time did she even say, like, what about you?
What about you?
Not one time did she ask me one single question.
Like, is that, like, implied? Do we have to say that? Do we just have to say our opinion?
Yeah, am I supposed to just throw it out there?
I thought men's unsolicited opinion was unwanted.
I think unsolicited attraction is unwanted.
That's true. And mansplaining.
I don't even know how to mansplain.
You know...
You're about to mansplain. Bitch!
There's this thing that I feel I feel like mansplaining is like
Mm.
when a guy thinks he's like better than a woman and he
Mhm.
decides to explain a certain thing because of that.
Because he's a man.
Because he's a man and he's better than her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like I can do that because
you're trash at everything.
Because yeah, but like I grew up with two sisters and it's just like been a mutual respect. Like it's not like if anything they're supposed to be better than me in the hierarchy because since they're older.
Yeah.
But like I see them as equals. Like if I ever explain something to them, it's because they asked me for it to explain it. You know, I don't know if I could ever be in a moment where I feel like I'm mansplaining. But
well, I just try not to be an asshole.
Yeah.
And that works most of the time.
Most of the time that works.
When it doesn't work, then I'm just fucked.
Yeah. And I feel like some people just do it as a get out card, you know, like
that's true.
You're in the right, and they're like, "Oh, you're just mansplaining now." I'm like, "What?"
I remember you had someone at work who didn't know how to work a fucking umbrella.
Oh yeah. And I was like, "Well, you do this and that," and she was like, "Oh no, you're just mansplaining." I'm like, "No."
I would have told you that if you were a man. Like it doesn't. Like I'm just trying to teach you how to open an umbrella because you have me open the umbrella every single time,
bro.
Like you're just opening an umbrella. It's not hard. Okay, so the DC riots happened the other day.
Yeah.
A fucking mob went into the fucking Capitol, fucking took that shit over.
Went ham. Yeah.
Yeah, went ham, and the cops didn't do shit. Like there's everyone's stupid, right? But I was there at the end of the day, and then I was like, I haven't talked about it at all. But then I was like, why the fuck am I gonna be the same thing as every person on my page? Every story I saw was just about that.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even like information. It was like the same post. So I'm like, why am I gonna repost the same post that everyone else is reposting?
Yeah.
Like for me, that's just like I'm just doing it to have something out there, to be like, here, I am one of you. And I was like, I'm not gonna fucking do that. So I put in a picture of an otter.
I saw that.
And I was like, here's a break from all the fucking horrible things that are happening in this world, because like that's all you saw when you were scrolling. And it was the same like couple of posts.
Yeah, and I think there should be people like that, you know, and they're like, here, have a little break, you know.
Yeah.
But I think there should also be like a reposting of things for people who don't get that information.
Yeah.
Cause I didn't hear about it until like an hour in, and you didn't hear about it until after I told you, and then a couple people didn't hear about it until after I told them. So it's like, I feel like, you know, the reposting is needed at to a certain point, you know.
Yeah, it's a great tool to a certain extent.
Yeah.
But at some point, it just becomes like, oh, I'm gonna post this because everyone else is posting it, and to cover my ass.
Yeah.
And I just don't like that. I don't like feeling like that.
Yeah.
Like if I'm gonna share something, it's because I think it's resourceful, because I think it's gonna help other people.
Yeah.
I'm not just gonna be like, I'm gonna post it. I think we talked about this before, but I've never been able to sleep naked. Yeah. I can't do it. It's so uncomfortable. At least for me, I just can't do it.
Yeah. I can only do it if I have a towel around me. So like I can't like be in the like, I can't strip down naked from after a long day. The only time I can like sleep naked is after a shower, and I go into bed with the towel, like a dry towel around my waist, and that's how I can go to sleep.
Okay. See, because for me, I think it stems from a fear that like I'll wake up to an emergency and I'll be like, oh shit, I'm naked.
Yeah.
I'm fucked. Like there's someone in my house trying to murder my family. Like,
see, that's not my worst fear. Well, I mean, like, yeah, I understand that one, but for me, it's like, oh, what if the house is on fire and I have to get out and I'm naked?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's for me. Because, like, if an intruder comes into my house and I have to fight him naked, it's like...
I don't care if people see me naked. Being naked makes me feel vulnerable. So I wouldn't want to be up against another person already feeling vulnerable.
Yeah. I feel
but, like, if I had to go outside naked, I guess that's fine.
Yeah.
I really never understood the weird thing about being naked.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
It's like a weird thing to be like, ugh.
It's a weird thing.
I think it's
it came
taught,
up, you know.
I think it's taught when you're a kid.
Is, you know. Yeah. But it's already instilled. I can't fix it.
Or can we?
Maybe in future generations be like, yeah, naked bodies are fine, you know.
Well, I guess that's true. I don't want to see this like everyone naked.
Yeah.
All the time. Especially with the other germs going around.
Yeah.
Never mind.
At least a mask on, you know.
Mask and a thong. That's all we asked for.
Only. Oh,
Mm.
skirts. I want to wear. I want to start wearing skirts.
You can. I mean, Harry Styles wears dresses.
No, I just like.
Everyone loves
I
Harry
just
Styles.
need to buy skirts. That's what I'm saying.
Oh wait, why?
Because.
Oh,
Okay.
like you don't have any. And you...
I don't have any,
Oh.
and I want.
Why do you
some.
want to start wearing skirts?
Because there was this thing, where like after a shower, I like just being in a towel for a while, and then I realized that the towel is kind of like difficult because like if it unknots, well then I have to deal with the towel while I'm doing something else. And then I was like, I don't want to wear sweatpants, and I really don't want to wear shorts. And I was like, the closest thing to having a towel around my waist is a skirt. So I just want to have a skirt. That's why I want to buy skirts.
I guess you could if you wanted to.
Yeah.
I don't feel like a skirt or dress kind of guy. No, I'm not like, oh, I'm so manly. Like I will never wear a dress. I just don't think I could rock a dress or a skirt.
I could definitely rock one.
I don't think I could do it.
Yeah.
I really don't.
I just need to find the ones that like I like to wear.
You know what I'll fucking start wearing? I'll wear leggings all fucking day long. I'll wear Lululemon leggings all day long. I'm not even lying. I would love to just like have my legs feel good all day,
Yeah.
Because it's a breathable, stretchy material. It's tight to your skin. Like they're like pants without any of the restrictions, and some of them even have pockets.
That's true. They have pockets.
So if you start wearing skirts in public, I'll start wearing Lululemon leggings in public.
Sounds good.
I'll have to see what size I am.
I'll notify you. I'll be like,
And
hey,
hope I don't get shot by the cop outside the downtown Lululemons, but I'll try. Oh, you know what? You know what?
What?
I really like hearing new people's voices. In my Zoom classes, when I hear someone's voice, I'm like, oh shit.
That's a new
That's
person.
cool. Yeah, that's a new person. Because looking at their face, I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, that's a
Whatever.
Face. That's
But when I hear
that's
their
another face.
so many.
So many.
When I hear
so many.
But when I hear her voice, I'm like, god damn. Also,
You sexy son of a bitch.
but I think that's something like
Sometimes
when you're talking to a person and they just have a really nice voice.
You were saying sexy ass voice.
I'm saying if there's a potential partner, and then you find out they have a sexy voice, it's over. Marry me right now. Have my children. Wait, actually don't.
Not right now.
No. If you're listening to this and I told you you've had a good voice, it's not you.
Definitely.
It's not you.
You know I saw a TikTok of
Yes.
what a nice thing to do for women is get one of their one of their favorite dresses
and rip it.
No. Take it
And
to
put it in the
get
shredder.
to get
Incinerate
pockets
it.
sewn in.
Oh, that's actually really nice.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I don't know.
No, because as far as I know, girls love dresses that have pockets.
Well, think about it this way.
Okay.
You have a favorite article of clothing.
Okay.
Someone takes it, adds something to it. Like, I don't want to fuck up her dress.
But that's why you get it. You get it sewn. You don't sew it. You don't go fuck it up.
Yeah.
You take it to
No,
a
but
professional.
even then, like,
But pockets aren't noticeable. They're not things.
are they on the outside or inside?
They're like.
How do pockets on dresses work?
So they look like they're part of the fold. You know, like how some look like they have natural folds. They're like within the folds. I think.
Oh, see, because when I think of dresses, I think of like the skin tight dresses.
Oh no! Obviously not. Obviously not. Though I was thinking more of the flowy ones. More like flowy dresses. Stuff like that.
I wish I did. I don't know a lot about dresses, but I would think that I would need to somehow know that they would love it, or I wouldn't be able to do it because I don't want to mess.
Just be like
Well, I just don't want to mess with someone else's stuff,
Yeah.
and then them being like, "Oh, that's cool, but I kind of liked it the way it was."
Yeah.
Because I feel that's what happened.
I feel like if it's what happened to you?
No, I said I feel like that's what would happen to me.
I feel like if it's not a noticeable difference and it's like just applying.
No, if it's not noticeable, then yeah. But when I imagine pockets, I imagine like you can see like the outline of a pocket.
Yeah, but that's why it's more for the flowy dresses.
Yeah.
Because you can't really.
Yeah, because when I imagined it, I was like, that's just a big fucking.
You're like a skin tight dress, just.
it
literally looks like jeans.
Yeah.
But cats don't
pee.
actually say the noise meow. the only reason they started saying that is because we used it so often with them that they're like, oh, I guess it's just how we.
Wait, what?
So they don't actually say meow. Like, have you ever heard like a cat like say meow sometimes? Like they go meow, like it's not a natural noise they make. Like they like over time, like heard it from humans, and whenever like they would talk to them, and so like more adult ones like say it whenever they're like with us. Yeah.
Like dogs actually don't bark.
Bark.
they used to whistle, but we as humans were like ruff. And they started adapting. It's evolution.
Bark.
According to Darwin.
Bark.
Imagine a fucking dog just whistling like.
No, like it's not. They like are like opening their mouth like if they were barking, but it's just a whistle.